Cut this! Left, right, squad! Hogs! About, turn! Never have I seen such a shower in all my life! You recruits are here for one reason only, and that reason is war! I said war! Are you in love, Private? Then don't look at me or give me nightmares. Lights! Australasia, a collection of islands in the South Pacific. Reconnaissance has shown that these islands are rich in swill. Shut up! Swill is the lifeblood of pigs. Control the swill and you control the world. And that means war. What does it mean?
War, Sergeant!
Precisely. And as soldiers, our job is to fight, destroy, with guns and bombs and knives and with your bare hands. But before that avenue of pleasure, a series of training films to prepare you for every eventuality in the theatre of warfare. Roll it! Armies on the march. The world divided. The threat of attack from the land, the sea, and the air. No Sunday roast this week. While the soldiers are in the thick of it, back home there's plenty of work to go around, like making high-explosive bombs, anti-tank bombs, and making other bombs. So let's make the most of it. That's the ticket. And remember, lads, a war is won at home and not just on the battlefield. There is no excuse for malingering. With any luck, it should all have blown over by Christmas.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Let's Play Hogs of War. There's supposed to be some music on this screen, but whatever. We are going to war with pigs in the single player mode. Let's start us a new game and pick our nation. Who do you think I'm going to pick, viewers? The British, French, Americans, Russians, Japanese, or German pigs? Well, stereotypes are good things. So let's go British all the way. And name our team. Yeah, I think this is appropriate, if I can remember how to spell it. Which I'm pretty sure I do. Spelling is one of my strong points. We will play as the mighty Hornswogglers. And no, I don't know exactly what it means either, but roll with it, it's hilarious. Okay, and the individual pigs themselves need renaming too. So let's get right on doing that. Our team captain, he will be named... Let's see here. Richie. Yes, this seems right to me. Let's see, who else we got? We can have Eddie. Yeah, I had all these planned out in advance. I'm not making them up as I go. And Spud Gun. That'll fit, won't it? Yeah, I think you get 7 letters per pig name. Spud Gun fits in nicely. And you will be... No, it's not going to fit in its entirety, but let's have Dave, and then just abbreviate the surname to H. Man, this is exciting gameplay, isn't it? And one last pig, he shall be named Bob. As in faceless, but faceless Bob won't fit, so let's just have Bob. Regular flavoured Bob. Now then, there's a training mission, and I'm going to do it to explain a few game concepts.
Welcome to boot camp. Now, you may be as green as the grass now, but by the time you leave, you will be an efficient fighting machine. Let's get to it. Follow the green path around the corner and collect your first weaponry by walking into the crate. Notice, a pickup is a little brown dot on your mini-map. Good. Now shoulders back, stomach in, eyes forward. What did You send me here. Right, press the circle button to get your skill. Press the X button to select your bayonet. Now, the bayonet only works when you're toe-to-toe with your enemy. Walk up to the target and stick it right into him by pressing the X button.
A nice little present.
Lovely work! Now, follow the yellow path to the rifle range and select your new equipment. By the left, march!
The training level is fairly self-explanatory thanks to the hilarity of Mr. Rick Mail, so I'm pretty much going to let it do its job for the most part.
Now, get your rifle out by using the circle button to hit your skill match. The standard rifle fires a single bullet in a straight line. Press the L1 button to look through the sights, aim at the target, then press the X button to fire! Hit both targets and we will move off.
Take that, you water!
Nice marksmanship. With the next weapon, you can shoot the eyelashes off a gnat at 40 paces. Pick up that sniper rifle. The basic principle of this weapon is exactly the same as the standard rifle, only now it would automatically zoom in to save your poor little peepers. But the longer you stay zoomed, the more erratic your aiming gets. Shoot the two new targets at the double!
Whatever. Take this one, Blighter.
Good sir. Now, I think you might be ready for something slightly more explosive. Follow the red path to the grenade range and collect your new equipment. You know the drill by now, you horrid little hog. Now this is the grenade, and there's a bit more to it than the weapons you've had your trotters on so far, so pay attention. Press and hold the X button to set the amount of power you want on the meter at the bottom of the screen. You can press the X button again to detonate the grenade. Remember, more power equals more distance. So what are you waiting for then?
You can also use the L1 button, the aim button with the rifle weapons, to center the camera behind you and aim a little better even with the grenade and other such explosives.
You started it. Whatever.
Same again.
This should liven them up.
Bit of a weak throw, but there you go.
Follow the blue path around to the water range for a bit of secret training. Go on, quick march.
The water range is going to teach us something else very important about water as well, which is that you should not fall into it. Never. Water and pigs do not mix terribly well, as I'm sure you can understand.
Now, grenades have a bit more to them than meets the eye. If you get one out, set a flat angle using the R2 button and loads of power, and it will skip across water like a stone. Destroy those targets on the far side of the water. Oh, and try not to fall in. It'll be a while before you're hard enough to try that.
The little dial up in the top right next to the image of the weapon is your aim angle. Doodly. Use R1 and R2 to adjust it. R2 will move it down, R1 will move it up. As we were instructed, put it on a flat angle and lots of power.
Excuse me, sir. Is it time for plan B?
And across the water it goes.
Whatever.
And the same trick again over here.
A little gift for you, Johnny.
A nice throwing action coming on there. Now for a bit of exercise. Follow the purple path and climb over the gate.
Exercise. Aw, hate that. Oh well, let's follow orders once again.
Now this could be tricky, so listen. You have to cross the broken bridge over there, line yourself up with the bridge, and take a bit of a run up. Press the square button to jump the gap. And try not to get any wetter than you already are.
Here goes nothing. Hup! Oh, I just made it. Hoorah! Success.
Good. Learning to collect as much health as you can, eh? Well, you'll need it if you encounter one of these. A minefield. A skillful tactic is to blow enemies into them. They rarely come out in one piece. Look for red areas on your mini-map and avoid them. Now, follow the worn path very carefully and pick up the crates at the other side.
Minefields don't usually have this worn path. It's only there for the exercises of the training level.
Right, you putrid porker. You have just picked up a portion of TNT. This can cause serious grief, so be very careful with it, alright? We are going to demolish the door of this house. Select your TNT, place the charge by pressing the X button. You will then have 5 seconds to retire to a safe distance. And don't go back into the minefield.
Run, 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 run!
The door squeaking, eh? Now, have a look in the building and see what you can find.
These health crates work on a similar principle to the same things in Worms, in that there's no upper limit on how much you can have, and you just pick them up and add it on.
Yes, we put that here just in case you need a little top-up. Now, head over to that shelter across the minefield for another useful nugget of info. Straight there, but be careful.
Once again, a nice little worn path for us to follow through the minefield that we would not normally have the luxury of. Minefields are bad. If you go into a minefield, mines will continue to go off around you until you are no longer in the minefield or are dead. That second one's probably going to happen first, I'm not going to lie.
You are now standing right next to a shelter. Useful little things for when the tower did all of its services. Get close to it and press the triangle button to get in. They offer around 100 points of armor. Most vehicles and machines are used in the same way. So press the triangle button again to get out. When you're finished here, select your last bit of kit at the end of the purple bar.
Okay, one more training exercise to do.
Now this is your last piece of training. Use your bazooka to destroy the last 2 targets. You shoot the bazooka in the same way as the grenade, but it goes a lot further. So snap to it.
Round about here should do.
You won't expect this.
Oh, dead on.
Hey,
Beauty. Let's see if we can't replicate that performance, huh? Let's try about there.
Bit of tactics. Brilliant, brilliant.
Nope, that was called missing spectacularly. Let's try that again, how about? Let's see if we can't make this work. Let's try there.
Let's see what they make of this, sir.
Bit better.
Oh, nice bit of demolition, that soldier. You're about as ready as you're ever gonna be. Well, what are you waiting for then? Off to war with you.
And with that, the training level is complete, and we understand how to play the game. Hoorah! Maybe now we can do some real levels, huh? Okay, the training level's behind us, and so the real campaign will now begin. Let's get straight into it with our first mission, the War Foundation. Here's the map of the islands. Each island will be undertaken in turn. Each island is divided into territories, each one occupied by one of the enemy teams. To win, you simply destroy them. So in this first stage, we're up against the Japanese. Let's parachute in and kill some bitches.
Hey ho, diddly do.
Each of our 3 pigs is a grunt, your standard line soldier. Starts with 50 HP and has a bayonet, a rifle, and 3 grenades to their name. Should be more than enough to take on our opponents. Let's hurl grenades at our problems to make them go away.
A nice little present.
Perfect. That's what we want to see. Now the enemy team will retaliate. The Japanese team is called Sushi Swine. That's just about as stereotyped as this gets. Ow. That bullet hurt. I am now bleeding.
At the ready, sir.
Okay, here goes Eddie. He's going to cause some pain. Well, no, actually, I'm going to use a rifle shot for this one. Let's finish him off. Feng Shui, I laugh in the face of you.
Ha! That's sort of you.
He is dead now. Victory!
Congratulations, Shaw. I am in very bad shape.
Boom. 1 down and 2 to go. In this level, the enemies are the exact same as you. 3 grunts with the same equipment. Kempo will now throw grenades from without moving. Yes. Here it comes. And he detonated it way too soon. The bar at the top that just appeared will show you roughly how well you're doing. The size of your bar, or each coloured bar, represents how well that team is doing in terms of overall health left. So, if your bar is the bigger one, you are winning, and vice versa. Let's hurl grenades at Kendo.
Take that.
Grenades do solve a lot of your problems, especially in this first stage. Oh no, retaliation! He's going to limp over here. As your pigs take damage, they start to walk a bit more erratically. So you start limping when you're at about 20 health, and you start hobbling about 10, and you can't fucking get anywhere in a reasonable pace.
I really can't be bothered with these.
It's a nice feature. It's a little annoying when you want to get somewhere in a hurry, though. Right, let's go and help out... who did I send over there? Spudgun. Let's go help out Spudgun, why not? And we will accomplish that by... Hang on a minute. How do you do the camera in this game? Oh yeah, that's how. If you hold the aim button, you can still look around. I was going to have a look and see how much health I'd left Eddie with, but... Nah, I'm just going to throw grenades. I want to throw grenades all day.
Tally-ho!
Like this. You are dead now. Remove yourself from my presence.
I am hit. Ah.
Oh, good show. Let's see.
Man, Richie's on form today. Only Kempo left. What's he gonna do? Is it gonna be anything of worth? Also, no. He'll probably miss.
Catch this.
You'd be deluded? That's a good enough word. Let's run with it. Deluded into thinking that the enemies weren't very good. And obviously this is only the first level, so you'd be right. But later on, the AI does pick up a little bit, and they do start to behave in a slightly more intelligent fashion. Unfortunately, Eddie is wounded, and he can't take on a guy all by himself, so I'm going to go find me a health crate. I do have plenty of turn time in this first level, so I should make the most of it, really. 99 seconds per turn is a luxury you will not often get. Whoop! Don't fall into the water now, buddy. If you try and climb up these sheer cliffs, the grey ones, you'll slip off and fall, and you could end up in water or minefields, so don't do it. Right, let's make our way back and destroy our enemy. With grenades! Still got 3 of them. I'm going to hurl one in your general direction, Kempo!
David Cross a Jury boy, man.
There you go. 30 damage points for you. What will you do? Will you do anything of worth? Chances are, and the answer's no. Unless he knocks me in the water with that, which is possible.
He's all yours.
Ah, shit. Oh, lucky.
Yeah, what is it, sir?
He detonated it a little bit later than he should have done, really. Let's go and finish off our vile enemies. Oh, there's a weapon crate. I'll tell you what, let's find out what's in the crate before we kill him. It could be interesting, or it could be useless. It's a bazooka! That's interesting! Let's use it to our advantage and destroy our enemies with it. Fire!
Incoming.
That went too far. That was really dumb. Lesson learned there. Don't do that again. Because if you do, then you'll get killed.
Most terrible enemy must die.
Don't knock me in the water, you fuckface.
Hey ho, diddly do.
Once again, it seems to be down to Richie to undertake the killing blow. No more faffing about with weapon crates. Let's just kill him. Let's introduce him to rifle related death. I'm gonna shoot him in the head. Let's go for it. Rifle. Aim for the head, Richie. There you go.
Take that, you rotter.
It doesn't do more damage to hit them in the head or anything. It's just more fun.
It all happened so quickly.
Mission 1 accomplished with no casualties. This is a fantastic victory for the Hornswogglers. I don't remember how that music goes, and I didn't mean to pause it either. Let's just skip that. That's fine. For completing the level and having every pig survive, we gain 2 medals. Each level will give you a medal for finishing it and for having no pigs that embarked on the mission die, and also some of them have bonus objectives that will reward you with more. What are the medals for, you might ask? Well, I'm about to explain that very thing.
Right. It's up to you to promote the pigs on your squad. Choose their paths carefully. Each rank of pig has its own strengths and weaknesses, and we must find out which is best for your style of command.
That sums it up pretty nicely. The medals are used to promote your pigs, first along different career paths so that they get different weapons and skills and such. There are 4 different career paths. There's the heavy weapons, engineer, medic, and espionage, and you can pick any of them for each of the pigs you use. The first promotion only costs 1 medal, so we've got 2. We can get 2 pigs promoted. Let's do that. Richie, you will become our heavy weapons guy. Promoted to the first step along that path. Each career path has, I think, 3 different steps on it, and then you move on to separate ones, which are far better. The first heavy weapons one is the gunner. And Eddie, you will be promoted as well, and I'm going to put him on the engineer path. Makes him a sapper. Engineer is generally explosives and sorts. Heavy weapons is stuff like bazookas and mortars. And the other 2 are medic. Yeah, no, medic's one of them. Remember that rightly. Medic is healing. Well, duh. And espionage is sort of sneaky, stealthy, snipey sort of things. But we haven't got any more medals left, so that'll have to wait till next time on Let's Play Hogs of War, when we'll embark on our second mission, Routine Patrol.